Hey all, my name is Paul Carter and this is for my AEP 800 Innovative Technology Integration Module 1 introductory video. My position and prior experience. I am teaching 6th grade at Spring Hill Middle School. I'm actually here now right after school to my plan period. I'm starting my 5th year of teaching here. Before teaching in Spring Hill, I taught in the independent school district at Pioneer Ridge Middle School where I taught 7th and 8th grade. I have my bachelor's in middle school education from the University of Missouri, Kansas City. I am seeking my master's in education administration from Fort Hays State, just like all of you, most likely. From year one of teaching, I've always thought about the possibility of becoming a school administrator. I interviewed at a couple different schools, and then I interviewed a couple different administrators at a couple different schools to see what their jobs were like, to see if it's something I was interested in, and I found out that yes, actually it is. My middle school, we have about 592 students. We are one of the fastest growing school districts in all of Kansas. In Spring Hill, we're actually having to open up a new middle school next year, and then in 3 years we're going to have to build and open up yet another one. And you can see the number of students, the percentage white, Hispanic, and mixed race there, as well as just our population of our overall town. So we are a small school district, but we are growing and growing very rapidly. So my critical reflection. This is about the impact, implication, and influence that technology resources have on my instruction in the classroom. The impact, information is very readily available to my students, so I can do a lot more with it. If we don't know an answer, we pull it out, and we have the technology right at our fingertips to be able to find that out. We are able to stay current. Even though it's history, it changes, because I teach that social studies. It changes, we're able to keep up with it. Implications, it is the future. Things are obviously moving to be more focused on the technology. So we need to learn it as we go. Safeguards definitely need to be in place though for the students. Maybe if that's a web browser, to where it is guarded there so that the students have a safe internet. Staff training needs to be implemented as well. You can't just give all this technology to staff and then expect them to be able to use it. So that, the implications are you're going to have to take some time to be able to train your staff. Influence. This has a great influence in my class. Interest levels and motivation grows as we use technology. Kids love it, like to get their hands on it. Plus, we can do a lot more fun things that are hands-on at a cheaper cost because we were able to do it digitally. And we're able, like I said, we're able to do things that we've never been able to do before. We're able to really explore some stuff that we have not been able to do up to this point. Critique on how comfortable I am using these. I feel like I'm experienced, but I know that sounds kind of arrogant. I'm not saying like I know everything, but I have taught 5 years. I've taught for 5 years total. Every year has been with one-to-one with MacBooks. So I feel like I'm decent though with how I use it. I wouldn't say I'm bad because I use it a lot, but I know that there's some better ways and some more innovative ideas that I just don't know about, and I want to make sure that I am learning those. So I would categorize myself, you know what, I'm pretty decent at it, but I definitely would like to get better. I am improving. That's one of my goals that I made for myself this year as a teacher, is that I want to be able to grow in the use of technology so I can help students even more. And at the bottom it says I'm always willing to try new things. If I hear another teacher, maybe it's on Twitter or in my building, that's like, hey, this is awesome, I'm always willing to try it, and it may completely flop during that class period, but hey, I tried it, and sometimes I find some amazing ideas from other teachers just like you all. My plan for improving, obviously participation in this course just like you guys. My goal that I had set for myself this year is I want to try one new technology resource each and every unit I teach, and just try something I haven't done in the past. Year 5, teachers start getting in that rut. I want to try new things, and I want to really focus in on using that technology because my school does have that one-to-one MacBooks. We have that resource there. I'd like to see it. I then need to assess to see if that new resource was effective teaching the students the content, or if it just replaced what we were already doing, but it's the same. Was it better or was it worse? And I can do that obviously through reflection and reflect, hey, is this something that I want to do next year? Or do I need to keep looking? Do I need to keep finding even better technology resources to use? My plan and how funding. Some apps and websites that I found that look awesome, I can't use because they cost money. And you guys, I don't have the personal funds. I have 130 students. You can't pay for every kid to have an app. And sometimes our school district, if it's an app that multiple teachers use, they'll look into purchasing that for the school. but normally if it's an app that costs money, we can't use it. So you only can able to find these free resources, and some of those paid ones are really awesome that I would love to try, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. So funding definitely has an impact on that plan. Already one-to-one, so we don't have to spend a ton of money buying one-to-one, as I know some schools aren't there yet. But our school district is talking about switching to Chromebooks instead of the MacBooks. I'm not a fan of this, but I understand some of the reasonings for switching to Chromebooks. But that obviously would be a cost. Plus, that's going to be more retraining for the teachers to be able to switch back to switch to a Chromebook instead of a MacBook. I'm very excited to learn in this course. I love technology. I love teaching with it. So I'm very excited to learn with the rest of you.